So in today's episode of Men's Mental Health, I've got my friend Ashley, who I've known for quite some time, and we're going to be talking about men's mental health and if he's been affected and how it's affected him during the lockdown, and if we can give any tips and advice to men out there that are maybe going through similar mental health issues, and if we can recall a specific time when things just got too much for him. So thank you Ashley for coming on to my podcast.
Thank you for the invite again, Chidi. A pleasure.
So um again, has there been like a specific time during the lockdown or prior to the lockdown that your mental health has become a bit, you know, shaken?
I mean, the first lockdown, like the first phase we had in last year in March, was I'd say when my mental health was a bit shaky, only because um this was all new and no one really knew what was going on, and we was trying to figure it out on a day-to-day basis, and I just felt a bit camped in regards to like being being just able to be in the house and not be able to go anywhere really because everywhere's closed or not open because of COVID and the lockdown restriction. I think the first lockdown for me was quite a challenge in terms of like doing work every day from home downstairs from Monday to Friday was fine. But I think yeah, weekends was a bit of a struggle the first phase of lockdown definitely.
So like did you was there any like methods or coping mechanisms that you like that helped
I
you through
think
that?
just reaching out to people like I generally do, like you and people within my inner circle and family and stuff, kept me okay during that time. Um,
Okay. And in terms of like now, like um is your mental health slowly getting better as the months have passed on, or do you find
yeah, I think the first like month, 6 weeks was hard from the first lockdown, but I think after that I mentally adjusted to what the situation was, and I've just programmed myself to get used to it. So to me, it's normal now.
so like you said it affected you? How did it affect you? Like can you go into a bit more detail?
Like just simple things like if I wanna go shopping or whatever and to Tesco's or Sainsbury's or Morrison's or whatever, like to have that not be a regular thing where I can just jump in a cab and go there. You've gotta like basically line up and stuff and make sure that you're wearing a face mask and all this stuff and social distancing within the store that you're in. So that's what I mean when I say like it affected me because of the restrictions we were in, and plus just the freedom to be able to go anywhere you want. It wasn't there for a while, and that's what I think affected me more.
So like so in terms of now and then, you said that your mental health has gotten a lot better for you, like talking to family and friends. Um, do you think like maybe like did you find other ways of coping with it, like exercise or like getting into like a healthy routine, maybe going to bed early, maybe, doing some meditation or some.
Um, not as much. Probably like combination of like playing video games and Netflix and Sky and things like that. Gave me a alternative distractions at what else was going on anyway. And yeah, those things sort of gave me a healthy alternative to what was going on.
So, like, you not having your comfort. So, like, you not, like, again, going to see friends when you can and, going out of the house when you can. Like, obviously that affected you mentally, but did it affect you emotionally? Like, not being able to, like, see your family, like, especially the family that are, like, maybe that don't live too far from you. Apart from it affecting you mentally.
Are you talking about immediate family?
Yeah. So like apart from it affecting you mentally, did it affect you any other way? Or has it affected you any other way?
Um, I don't think emotion is affecting me. I just think um just not being able to the first lockdown anyway, not being able to see family as much as I would have liked to, especially um the ones that are in Tottenham, which is my dad's side of the family that live down there, and I was kind of had a plan that um plan to go and see them of like the year before the lockdown. Like I had a plan to see them like once every like maybe 2 months, and obviously because of the lockdown situation I couldn't. And I just think that for me personally, um my grandparents are like an extension of the immediate family, so to me that they was quite important to go and see them and just make sure they're alright and stuff, because they're in a higher risk category in terms of their age and stuff. So that's what it was like for me. Um,
So yeah, for anyone that's suffering from mental health, like what would your advice be? Like obviously we're talking now, but
mm,
what would your advice be? Like
um, I'd say pick up the phone. Um, some of my friends, I'm not gonna name them, but some of them are more comfortable with the WhatsApping and texting. So if you find out more of an alternative method of communication, you can do that. Because a lot of the time, with my friends and stuff that I'm learning that have depression and anxiety issues, they have problems with communicating them um verbally. So they might just send you a voice note or a text rather than phone call you and stuff. But just reach out. And I know it's in terms of like mental health and stuff, it's difficult to reach out when you're going through certain seasons of it. Um, again, I'm not a mental health expert. I just have friends that go through mental health situations and circumstances that I'm learning from. So they, they to me are my teachers. So I just say reach out, whether it be a phone call, text, WhatsApp, any form of communication that you feel comfortable with, do it. Um, but do it within your own time when you're ready. Don't do it and feel forced by doing it because someone says you've got to remove. So, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your interview today. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem.